Hello again, peoples of the internet. It's me, Mochimo98, and I am back in Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition with another Redstone invention for you guys. So this one is a room that moves. So this works off the concept of you being able to push rails, which I just figured out recently. I also got another video up there, well not the video's up there, but this is an invention up here, for a track switching system that uses that same sort of concept of moving rails. But I always had a problem with when I wanted to move a room that I couldn't move the furthest wall because, you know, I had to have an inside part and that wouldn't push from the pistons if I was going to move it with pistons. So now I've got the rail system, I can just use that. So the rail pushes through there, so it pushes that block, which also pushes the rail, which also pushes the block on the other side. So I'll get more into that later, but now I'm just going to show you that basically the first thing that happens here, the pushing system is this big gravel thing. Now, I hate having to use big gravel things, but they end up being the best way to push something more than one block along a long line. So I'm going to stick with that for now, and yeah, I mean, I'll try and think of a better system, but I'm not sure if there is one. For the moment, this is what I've got though. And basically, when you pull this lever, the redstone clock activates, that pushes forward, also pushing the rest of the room along. Then this gravel falls down, that pushes forward, pushing the gravel and the room along, so every time a new block of gravel falls down, then, you know, you can push another block. So yeah, the thing about this, the reason I put this here was, well, the reason I haven't done this before is because of the back wall, as I said. So now the rail's here, I can just close this up here. That's got a wall you can't escape. This is like a cool trap thing, maybe if you want to move somebody over a hole. So slowly move them over a hole, and then eventually they'll just fall and die. And then you pull this lever, and that pushes forward. You see everything inside is staying the same. And the gravel falls down, and it pushes forward again. Gravel falls down, pushes forward again. See, this is the system I used to connect with the pistons. So yeah, I can move this room. Also I can get inside it, obviously, so you want to be inside the room while it's moving. And it looks pretty weird. Also, it's sort of like a vehicle, I guess you could say. And then it breaks. It breaks a bit. I think that's because of the gravel and the way that in the end of here, then this bit of part's pushing out because this has reached its maximum push limit, and then I guess the middle part hasn't yet. So you can put the gravel stacks in a certain way. I tried to, but I guess that didn't work. But yeah, so that's a room that moves, and it's actually a pretty cool idea. I mean, if you want to use it for a trap, as I said earlier, you can just push something over a hole and they have to fall in. I think it would be pretty cool. There's probably more things you could do with it, way more clever things or inventive things. But at the moment, that's the idea I have. It's sort of like a vehicle, I guess. Maybe you could have like an elevator thing. I don't know, it's whatever you want. But it's a really useful system. It's actually really simple. And the only thing I really added to, the only real complicated part of the thing that took any figuring out was the fact that you could use the rails. Oh, okay. Just taking up the whole of the floor. So then, obviously, I'll just show it more in detail. I think you get the idea. But as you can see, god damn it. Wait, give me a sec. So as you can see here, if I push this block here without these rails, connects up. So that these blocks don't move. But if I wanted these blocks to move, then I just get some rails in there. The convenient thing about rails is you can actually walk on them, so you can stand in the middle of a room and it'll move the back wall as well as the wall next to the pistons. So I think that's pretty cool. It's probably going to be useful for more inventions I can think of in the future. But yeah, I think it's quite a cool idea, and I hope you like it, and I hope you find a way to use it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and see you later.